Hey there, Gemini. How are you guys doing today? I hope you are doing wonderfully. For those of you who have my Facebook, you know I gave you a little shout out along with my Leos. You guys are just being incredible as far as building this channel up. So thank you specifically, Geminis. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to get right into it. I will grab, this is the Light Seers Tarot that we're using for the first part. Every week I do a weekly reading for 7 days out, but I will tell you guys, if it ends up being, you know, all major arcana cards or just even one can point to divine timing. So the 7 days kind of goes out the window. Anyways, I always take a look at your material world. That could include your job. It could include home life, if you know, anything to do with your money, really, but also your spiritual world as well. Maybe, you know, of course, if lack mindset or something like that comes up, then I definitely am going to point that out. And let's jump into it. Oh yeah, we go into love life afterwards because apparently not everybody cares. Not everybody wants to know. Totally fine. I support that. But let's get into it, you guys. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Any of those placements, then this is for you. Of course, there could be cross watchers if you're interested in someone or, you know, in a relationship already with a Gemini with those placements. Just let me see. Hopefully this will be enough light. There we go. That gives me a little bit. All right, you guys. So Spirit Guides, Ancient Ancestors, Divine, thank you so much for being here for my Geminis. Can we please look at the next 7 or so days for Geminis in their material world, please, Spirit? What's going on with Gemini? Thank you. High Priestess energy right out the gate. Could signify that, first of all, whenever I get this card, when I get this card personally, it's a notification to me that I already know the answer. And that I'm just kind of seeking the answer to come from outside of myself, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, oh, validation from the universe would be the best way for me to describe it if I'm using cards and the High Priestess comes out and I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. So this could very well be that you stumbled across this, but you really already know what is going on. Or what an outcome is going to be. This could also be that something at work is hidden from you. Maybe there is a secret that's about to come to light with the Page of Pentacles. You might be getting, there could be something going on in the background where maybe everybody's going to get a little raise, perhaps, or just you specifically. Maybe there's some conversations going on about how great you are. And they would really like to help you with your growth at work specifically. And the Hermit. Okay, you guys, this got spiritual and deep pretty quickly. So yes, with Page of Pentacles here, I cannot ignore that you are definitely going to get a boost to your finances. 10 of Cups is the bottom of the deck energy. So not only are you getting a boost, but it really does help your family as well. Spirit is saying that some of you may be considering going out on your own. Perhaps with the Hermit energy here. The High Priestess also talks about going within as the Hermit does. And so not only do you know what it is that you would most like to do, but you also know that it's a kind of a solitary energy. So even if you are at a place of work and you're really enjoying the company, it could be that maybe this boost in money is because you won't have to commute anymore because you'll be working from home. So it could be something like that, but I do see it definitely not only boosting your income, but it's like it boosts your family life as well, and you're able to spend more time with your family. It just overall makes you feel happier. Again, though, you guys, because I have the Hermit and the High Priestess here, I gotta say, I can't guarantee this is the next 7 days, but there's definitely something in motion right now that looks like you can expect some abundance. I'm actually hearing within this upcoming year, which is only, it's not that far away. So if you have your heart set, in fact, maybe that is like a gift. If your company does bonuses or something, you could expect maybe a little boost to your abundance for holiday time bonuses, possibility. But I'm really seeing that for some of you Geminis, you are definitely looking to get going someplace else, and it would be very fruitful for you to do so. Let's go ahead and clear this energy up, Spirit. What's a deck for me to use for my Geminis? Okay, Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. Those of you who also have a connection to Spirit, I don't know, it works differently for everybody, but sometimes we're talking at the same time. Which I can imagine, you know, a Mercury-led Gemini there, you might have the same thing as me, but for me, it's my ADHD, so. All right, Spirit, what does High Priestess mean here for our Geminis the next 7 or so days in the material world? Thank you. All tied up. Okay, in the bottom of the deck is the Magician in the Mirror. So we have 2 2s, 9, 3 3. Okay, I'm just seeing if there's some other information here. Magician in the Mirror is more of the High Priestess energy. She embodies a human on Earth who is very connected to the divine. But with the All Tied Up card, it could be saying that you are not really working with the divine at this point. You may feel like you're being held back at work, and I think that this thing where I was thinking that maybe there's some secrets, some things that are going on, you know, if you work for a corporation, or it doesn't even have to be like a huge place, but it looks like, you know, maybe there's some higher ups that are possibly, I don't really feel like it's in a bad way, but I do think that they are talking about what they can do in the future to kind of keep you where you are, if that makes sense. So it's like maybe they're discussing a pay raise, but some of them, I'm getting they kind of want to keep you on the hook, so to speak. It's like they don't want to lose you, and so they're conspiring on ways to keep you. This is very specific, you guys. So this might only resonate with like 1 or 2 of you, but it definitely feels like there's someone on the back end of your workplace that is trying to keep you where you are. And with the High Priestess, I kind of feel like you know already that this is happening. With the Page of Pentacles and the Hermit, though, I still feel like you're going to make a move to go on your own. You might also, I just heard like some of you, maybe you work in a call center, because you feel like you're tied to your desk is what I heard. And you're looking for something where that is not the norm. And for some of you, it doesn't have to be tied to your desk. It's like whatever you do for work, it's like you feel like you are kind of stuck there. And Spirit is saying that there is an opportunity coming up that you have been manifesting that will be so much better for you. And you definitely should be taking it, because they won't hold you back. All right, Spirit, what's another deck, please? We're using the Enchanted Map Oracle. This is by Colette Baron Reed. I don't know why I sometimes forget these names. I use their decks all the time. All right, Colette Baron Reed. Enchanted Map Oracle. Tell me more here, Spirit. Interesting. Let's see if that shows up. Thank you. Bone Collector. Okay. And then the Dragon's Lair. So definitely you guys have a new beginning starting up. You are definitely being protected. I would say that some of you actually have, if you don't live near like a grandparent at this point, or maybe you have older parents, but I'm getting this vibe of someone that holds a lot of wisdom around you and is looking out for you. So this could very well be someone who has passed on to the other side and is trying to, I would, again, working in the, what is that you're trying to say to me? Not working in the shadows, you guys. It's like, what I'm being shown is like a stage, and in the background is, you know, all of the people that are putting the production on that we never see. You know what I'm saying? What is that called? You guys, I'm thinking that this is like your spirit squad is what I'm saying, but it could also be people at work that are really trying to help you. But I'm getting kind of a wiser, older vibe here of like a spirit squad. Who is this? What is that word? If you know what I'm talking about, please comment down below. It's just like the behind the scenes stuff that is going on that is really working towards your benefit. Anyways, you definitely have some really wonderful things coming. I do see with the Dragon's Lair as the bottom of the deck energy that it could be very possible that you are in a work environment that you feel like you're not being supported completely. And even if they like you, you feel like talking about you behind your back and trying to get you to stay in kind of shady ways is not like what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think that you guys are going to be moving on because you're just not vibing well. This could be for some of you something that recently happened, but it moved you into a better space where you feel like the people around you are way more supportive and just know on a better level, like their knowledge is just so much more complete is what I'm feeling. Like you're just like, oh wow, you guys know what you're talking about. That's so nice. You know, it's that kind of energy. It's really fun for me. But the stuff that I'm feeling in the past energy, or some of you are still going through it. Some of you have not made the decision to move on, but is not very nice. It feels very murky corporate, you know, where people kind of do underhanded shady things. I don't know how old some of you guys are. Well, according to my analytics, my Google, YouTube analytics, a lot of you are quite young, but there was like this episode of Friends. I'm so sorry. But like, there's this episode of Friends that this is reminding me of, and Jen Aniston, her character Rachel, had this boss that really, really liked her. So the boss behind Rachel's back would like talk about how bad Rachel was so that nobody else would hire her. And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting about some of you where you work, and I'm sorry. I think you know this though, because the High Priestess is here and the Hermit is here, so I think you already know. But if you did not know, then hey, be on the lookout, be a little weary. And some of you already got out of that and you suspected that was true, and I'm just confirming it for you. Okay, the Hermit Spirit. What is a deck to clarify the Hermit, please? All right, we're doing Angel Answers by Radley Valentine. All right. What is this Hermit here for, Spirit, please? Clarify. Almost. I'm going to take a look at that, though. Look at the way it's trying to hold on here. Take action is what that is saying. So if you have not left this situation yet, Spirit says follow your heart, follow your gut, and get going. Remain positive is the one that actually fell out, and it does look like and take action stayed at the bottom of the deck. So that's very, very indicative that some of you are kind of stuck right now, and you feel like this place is tying you up, you know. Oh my God, I was trying to get that hair. I thought it was mine. Anyways, ignore me. No, but don't, because some of you guys need to get moving here and move forward to something else. For those of you who are really vibing with the idea of starting something on your own where you're more solitary, Spirit wants you to definitely go for it and remain positive. But they are telling me that it might take a little bit of time for you to get off the ground, and it is a good time for you to start planting seeds for it. So even though you might not see the seeds sprout right away, because spring is some time from now, you will be seeing them soon. Okay, soon-ish. Okay, so yes, remain positive about that particular outcome. Let's get one more card here for my Geminis about their material world. Spirit, what do you want my Geminis to know about material world for the next 7 or so days, please? What is the one thing? Thank you. Success is coming. With this Page of Pentacles, Bone Collector, which reminds me of Pentacles here all throughout it. Success is definitely coming. I want you guys to know that in Spirit's mind, or not really mind, knowledge, gnosis, success is coming very quickly. In your experience though, it might not be, you might not feel like it's close enough, but it is coming very quickly on a divine timing table. Okay. Yeah, again, for some of you guys, you're still at a place that people are not great. And it says they do not like your beautiful light and it's time for you to move on. So that just kind of, that's for those of you that were definitely resonating with that. I feel like you know who that is, what situation that is. And it's time for you to take action and go towards success, go towards what your heart is guiding you to do. Okay. You guys have some luck coming in. I do want to say that. I definitely see it. But you have to be true to yourself and you have to get away from something that is trying to hold you back. Okay? So, Gemini, that was the material reading. If you have no desire to learn about your love life, then this is probably where I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for paying attention this far. I hope that something resonated. If it did, please comment down below. Give me a huge thumbs up. And make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already subscribed. And I will see you guys in another video. Also, join my Discord. There's some information there in my description box if you're interested in that. Come be social with me. But yeah, so let's move into love, you guys. Yay. All right, so we are using the Ethany Modern Love Tarot. Tell me about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love for the next 7 or so days. If you are new to my channel, I will look at your love life. This is for singles, situationships, relationships, whatever's going on for you guys, okay? If you want to know about love, this is where we do it. All right, spirit guides, angels, divine. Tell me about Gemini's in love life next 7 or so days. Wow, that one flew. 7 of Wands. So standing up for yourself. Why are we throwing? Oh my God. It would. This is an awkward position for me to get it. It was upright though. So justice, this could be Libra energy, this could be Leo energy. Okay, more please, Spirit. Thank you. 5 of Cups, and the bottom of the deck is a death, and I did see the devil peek out there a little bit. So for those of you who are in a relationship right now, it does look like things might be a little tough at the moment with Justice and the Death card energy. It could feel the toughest throughout Libra and Scorpio season. 5 of Cups is also Scorpio energy. Death is Scorpio energy is why I was saying that. You could be called to possibly, when I see Justice in this deck, it always reminds me of getting a professional involved. Even though this could mean legal help for some of you might be thinking of moving on out of a relationship because someone does not respect your boundaries is what I'm seeing here with the 7 of Wands. And to me, it feels like you are at a place where it's like, okay, if I don't seek out professional help, whether that means getting counseling for both of us or just myself, I'm gonna have to leave. I don't know. You know, every situation is different. If this feels, I think for some of you, I might have like a couple here, and I feel like we're going to pull some pretty hard cards here, you guys, but there might be a few of you who are at the end of a relationship here. Some of you who are single right now, I think that this, I'm looking at what happened. I'm looking at a past situation. Some of you guys, I do feel like someone was very, and where am I getting this from? I just heard that there was like a lot of emotional manipulation, and it just really put you in a space where you couldn't see, you know, like you would go to work on a beautiful day and you couldn't see the sunrise as gorgeous as it was. Like you just weren't living your life in a way that you could enjoy it because of what was happening at home. Some of you that are in a relationship right now, I do think it would benefit from counseling. I don't see it as toxic. I see it as Um, neither of you being able to like really say what you want to say, and it's like your communication styles at this point are clashing, and it would really be helpful to have someone who specializes in that, to kind of help guide both of you, in a way that will get you to a space where you see that it's not like, I feel like it escalated, and I don't want to downplay like how you feel about it, but I think that it escalated because neither of you were able to speak what was really happening in your heart. And so it was like the anger and the feelings and the hurt feelings and all of that was on a level that wasn't really true to the situation itself. God, I hope that makes sense to you guys, because I do think some of you are going to get help and you're going to end up seeing that it wasn't as bad as you thought, but you will not regret that help whatsoever. Some of you guys are absolutely, I've got to say it, with justice and death, you are leaving a relationship. Death is a rebirth to me as well. So with that, there's actually some transformation happening. Some of you are transforming the relationship that you have. So something about it that was not working is going to die. And then in that order, in that way, something better can be reborn within the relationship that you already have. Okay, so it's not that things are over. It's just that something is not working and it needs to stop. And it is. It is. Okay, let's get some clarifying cards here, you guys. I just took my allergy medicine right before I started reading, and so my nose is just like, oopsie, going a little nuts here. All right, Spirit, tell me about the Seven of Wands, please, for my wonderful Geminis. If you are not resonating, you guys, it's totally fine if this is not your reading. Check out the other readings that I have for Geminis, or your other placements, and lots of pick a cards too. If you are resonating, of course, stay tuned. Let's clarify this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All of you, Spirit? Yes? Oh, God. All right, how do you want to receive? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Let's just go ahead and get the other one before I read these out to you guys or show you guys the art. Thank you. And then friendship. All right, so I do think that some of you definitely might be ending a relationship here. And if that is the case, Spirit wants you to really know that it is for the best, and that you have friends out there that are absolutely willing to pick up the slack and kind of help you through it. Okay. Bottom of the deck is soulmate. So I was feeling very strongly that some of you guys are just transforming the relationship, and you're going to find out that it's not as bad as you thought it was. But I also think that some of you are ending it to get to something better. This rebirth is you. Okay. 1 second, you guys. I should probably avoid coffee and get to my water now, but the way I'm reading passion, again, this could be a Leo relationship, because of the fire that we have here, in Scorpio as well. Leo and Scorpio are very, very passionate signs, and they're fixed energy as well. So just consider a flame that never goes out. Okay. So if you are not dealing with a Leo with Scorpio placements or vice versa, it is just talking about how passionate their energy can be. But when they do not believe something, you cannot change their mind. Okay. It's Scorpio and Leo. All right. So that Seven of Wands energy could have been you trying to change their mind and them saying, no, this is not something that I'm going to budge on. I kind of get that it's both of you, though. I kind of get that there was something that you were clashing on and neither one wanted to budge, because it came down to like a fundamental belief system that you're both very passionate about. With acceptance here, notice that the crown chakra, there is a rose quartz over it. and the angel is basically transmuting the negative feelings into something much more beautiful. Acceptance, I think, goes to this idea that there is a professional, perhaps a counselor for many of you, a third party that knows what they're talking about, or it could be legal as well if we are talking about a legal separation or divorce. Part of this getting to that point is accepting that you require this, accepting that you need help, and that you can't change a person, and they can't change you. Okay. And you guys are getting to this point, and I really feel like for a lot of you, this is the point. It's kind of, for some of you, like this was the point of no return. It's like, okay, nothing about the situation is going to change. So how do I change? I do think that for some of you, there is a transmutation, there is a transformation of your current relationship into something much, much stronger. Okay. So, this friendship really does speak to that set of people, those set of Geminis that recognize that something has to change in their current relationship because this is their soulmate, and they want to keep this relationship, that they want it to transform into something higher and better. Okay. And friendship is the key to that. It's like maybe you have lost the thing that brought you guys together in the beginning, and instead of focusing on this boundary, and instead of focusing on this thing that you guys do not agree on, Spirit is saying focus on the things that you do agree on. Unless this is something, again, if this is a boundary that they are toxically crossing, then what you do is up to you, you guys. But I really do think that Spirit is trying to guide you to getting counseling and help, and legal help as well, because those are your boundaries for a reason. Okay. And it is not up. It is your soulmate should not be toxic, period. All right. So if you think that you're in a relationship with a soulmate, but they are constantly crossing a boundary that you really, really hold firm, then there's something wrong. And I do think that this is, going into therapy and having someone like sit you down and say, hey, you know what? You deserve better. That could be it. All right. Let's keep going, you guys. All right, so this is the Romance Angels. I want to say by Jordan Virtue, but she wants nothing to do with this deck anymore. Oh, hello. Very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I think that this is double fold. I think for some of you, it's those of you who are like, I was considering going to counseling. Thank you, because it's going to change the way that your relationship is moving very soon. For others of you, I think that you may have, this may be talking about a past relationship, and this is just confirming that when you met them, it was like very passionate. You guys had, it seemed like a lot in common, but I think it kind of, like right away, you saw that there was going to be some boundaries that you were not willing to cross, or they were not willing. No, of course you shouldn't be doing that, but you know what I'm saying? Like there was something there that you were just like, yeah, this could be a problem. Okay. And it led to where it led. Again, I think some of you guys, I'm looking at your past here. My singles, I think that I'm looking at your past here. So this could have been something that was like very, very fast moving energy. And then it quickly led to, if not a divorce, it was like sadness, definitely, and an ending. You deserve love and acceptance and inner peace. You are lovable. And I don't know if this is the boundary that your person was crossing. I don't know if they were telling you that you don't deserve it, but the fact that this came up, Spirit is saying you deserve peace, you deserve love, you deserve to have your joy, okay? So if someone is hell-bent on making sure that you think that you are not lovable, they need to, I mean, that's up to you, of course, but they really need to go, you guys. I don't want any of my Geminis to be here because they are in a, you know, abusive or manipulative relationship on any level, okay? I am telling you guys that. I have your back. You let me know. Point them out to me. And engagement. I do think, oh my God, you know what I'm kind of getting, by the way, reconciliation is on the table for some of you. I do really get that some of you are transforming your relationship. I think that there is a few of you that have a toxic thing going right now and it's ending. But I think that the majority of you are moving into a higher level because you are doing what it takes to work on your relationship, which is beautiful. Part of that is knowing that you deserve love and you're loving yourself and your person is like loving themselves and you guys are both growing together, which is absolutely incredible, right? Some of you, I think that this is someone from the past that maybe you guys, I'm getting like some very young energy when you first met and you didn't see eye to eye, but they might pop back up with reconciliation and they have changed. And I know that like people don't change, but yeah, they do. You know, you grew, I bet. Like you are not the same person you were 20 years ago. So it is possible that they have too. Now, that small majority of you guys that do have a toxic person, I think this is saying that once you find who you are, once you love yourself, once you open up that vast gate of love for yourself, then you have someone even more wonderful coming in. And you'll see that with the Five of Cups energy, you'll see that whatever was happening in the past isn't nearly as beautiful than what you are attracting in. Okay? All right. One more, please, Spirit. These are the Island Time Wellness cards. Ooh. Please, Spirit. Take it. All right. Axe is breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So this could have, again, been your past. This could be happening right now with the very soon card. And then for some of you, you are... you decided to stop the pattern, okay? Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. And part of it could be that I'm unlovable cassette. That tape sucks, you guys. You need to throw it out. But I'm really getting that some of you have a tape that's playing in your head and you would do better. You would do well to seek out some sort of healthy ways of dealing with that, healthy ways of turning that tape off. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm taking both of them. First, you got boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. And then you got twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, coupling, complement each other. So I think that you guys, a lot of you who are single, you are going to do the work to bring in this highest level of engagement, of love. You are moving on regardless. And what I think is you're moving away from a time that was very difficult for you. It doesn't matter who, if you're in a relationship right now, or, you know, the people that are getting a divorce right now, or the people that were in a relationship. It doesn't matter what this is. You guys are transforming to bring this level in. Okay, bottom of the deck is camera. Reminiscing, keeps it's like I want to say cheapskate, but I can't even say that, so whatever. Perception, learn from the past and make memories. I do think that some of you are reconciling with someone who has grown, and maybe you guys have grown together if you went to counseling or you got any sort of, you know, valid forms of help, you know, out there. I'm seeing some of, you know, it's definitely, you know, some people will prey on people who have been hurt. And so, you know, some of this could have been some like weird stuff where you spent a lot of money on something that didn't work and then you finally found something that work for you, whether it's like hypnosis, regression therapy, you know, sitting on a couch and talking about it. Like those kinds of things might actually be better for you. But I do think you guys are doing the work, Gemini, and you are definitely moving into this portion. Yeah, I'm actually, and I just saw a flash of people like on an actual boat. So that could be like you going on a trip with your person is possible. All right, so let's get this love. One more message of love from your spirit squad. Hello. Give them space is for some of you. What was this? And then, do they give you what you give? You deserve balance. You deserve love and you deserve balance. And earlier we were talking about how you needed peace, you guys. So I believe you need all of those things, except that you need peace. Okay. And then one more from your soul squad. What do you want my Geminis to know for the next 7 days? What should they walk away knowing? Cut cords with anything or anyone who doesn't serve your highest good. So if someone was toxic, Spirit is saying it's time to let them go. It's time to cut cords with that. There are cord cutting rituals and cord cutting regression therapies and meditations. Google them. They are mostly free. Just check out all of the reviews or the comments to see if that's your thing. But definitely cut cords with anything that's not serving your highest good. This could be the professional help that is popping in here, just to kind of shed a light on maybe habits or things that need to be let go of. Okay. And go do the thing. I think that's for those of you that were like, oh, I should go on vacation with my boo. You should do it. Go sit on a boat someplace. All right, you guys, thank you, Gemini, so much for being here. I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please comment down below. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel so that I can see you on another video. All right, bye.